All right, so listen to this. Today we're diving deep into something that could seriously level up your business. We're talking about making things run smoother, faster, and with way less of a headache. I mean, who wouldn't want that?
Oh, absolutely. And the real key to unlocking all that, well, it's really understanding your processes inside and out.
Okay, I like that. So let's unpack that. Our guide today is this ebook, Analisi dei processi, individuare le inefficienze. What's the big takeaway here?
Well, this ebook, it's all about using process analysis to find and then, eliminate all those
Hmm.
sneaky inefficiencies that are slowing you down. It's kind of like putting your entire business under a microscope so you can
Wow.
really see what's going on.
So it's not just about fixing problems that are already there. It's about getting a crystal clear view of how everything is actually working.
Exactly. The ebook highlights three major benefits. First, you gain total visibility into your workflows. Then you can pinpoint those pesky bottlenecks. And finally, it helps you create a foundation for ongoing improvement.
I like that ongoing improvement. So it's not like a one-time fix. It's about constantly getting better.
Right. And one of the most powerful tools for process analysis, well, it's visualization. Imagine mapping out your entire business operation, like a giant flue chart.
So you're saying like seeing the maze from above instead of being stuck in the middle of it.
Exactly. Tools like Microsoft Visio or even Lucidchart can help you do this. Visio is great for really complex processes, but Lucidchart is known for being super user-friendly, even for beginners. Have you ever used either of those?
I've dabbled in Lucidchart. It's super easy to use. But going back to that maze analogy, what are those roadblocks we really need to watch out for?
Okay, well, those roadblocks, what the ebook actually calls them are colli di bottiglia, which are essentially bottlenecks. They're those points in your workflow where things just get stuck, slowing everything down.
Okay, so think back to a time when your workflow hit a major roadblock. Like, what was the root cause of that bottleneck? And how did it impact your work?
Oh, I've definitely been there. Once I was working on this project, and we were just waiting on approvals from multiple stakeholders. It felt like the whole project was at a standstill until we got those sign-offs. It was so frustrating, and it made me realize how important it is to identify and address bottlenecks early on.
Ugh, I feel that. So we've mapped out our processes and we found the bottlenecks. What's next?
Well, once you have a clear picture of your processes, you need to start measuring their effectiveness.
That makes sense. But how do we actually measure something like that?
Well, that ebook mentions some good starting points, like execution time, error rates, and customer satisfaction.
I see. So execution time would tell you how long it takes to complete a process. Error rates would reveal how often mistakes happen. And customer satisfaction would gauge how happy your clients are with the outcome.
Precisely. But choosing the right metrics, well, it depends on your specific goals. Are you trying to speed things up, or reduce errors, or boost customer happiness?
Okay, so let's talk red flags. What are some signs that scream inefficient process that we can watch out for?
The ebook points out three major signs. First, you have those mind-numbing, repetitive manual tasks, like data entry, copying and pasting information, sending the same email over and over again. All those are prime candidates for automation.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely something I can relate to. What else should we be on the lookout for?
Well, the second red flag is poor communication. This could be anything from emails getting lost to team members being out of sync, leading to confusion and delays.
Oh, yeah. It's like trying to herd cats.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And lastly, there's the data deluge. So many businesses are drowning in data and trying to manage it manually. Well, it's like trying to swim upstream.
Spreadsheets for days. No thanks.
Right. And this is where the ebook's call to action comes in. Automation can be the solution to all of these problems. It's about working smarter, not harder.
All right, so how does automation actually tackle these inefficiencies? Let's break it down. First up, those soul-crushing repetitive tasks.
Imagine having a tireless assistant working 24/7, handling those tasks with speed and accuracy. That's the power of automation. Think about managing orders and invoices or sending marketing emails, all those things that eat up your time.
So instead of me spending hours manually sending invoices, I could set up a system to do it automatically. That's a game changer.
Exactly. It frees up your time and mental energy to focus on more like strategic, high-level tasks.
Okay, I'm sold on that. What about communication breakdowns? How does automation help with those?
Okay, think of it like this. Automation can streamline communication and keep everyone in the loop. Tools like chatbots can give instant answers to customer questions, and project management platforms can make sure everyone on your team is on the same page.
So less back and forth, fewer misunderstandings, and more productivity. I like the sound of that. But what about that mountain of data we talked about?
That's where things get really exciting. Automation can help you tame the data beast by collecting, processing, and analyzing information, all without you breaking a sweat.
So instead of me drowning in spreadsheets, I can have a system that makes sense of the data and gives me actionable insights. That's amazing.
It is, and it allows you to identify trends, spot potential problems early on, and make data-driven decisions.
You know, I'm starting to see a pattern here. It seems like automation is all about working smarter, not harder.
Absolutely. It's about leveraging technology to streamline your operations, improve efficiency, and free up your time and resources.
You know, the ebook also mentions some real-world examples
Yeah.
of businesses that have successfully implemented automation. What can we learn from them?
They're great examples of how automation can have a tangible impact. One case study highlights an e-commerce company that automated its order management process.
So instead of manually processing each order, they had a system that did it for them. What kind of results did they see?
They were able to handle a much higher volume of orders without needing to hire more staff. Plus, their customers were happier because the faster processing times meant quicker deliveries.
It's a win-win for everyone involved. Any other inspiring examples?
Absolutely. Another case study focuses on a business that automated its marketing efforts.
So we're talking email campaigns, social media posts, that kind of thing.
Exactly. By automating those tasks, they were able to create more personalized campaigns and saw a big increase in sales. It's a powerful example of how automation can drive business growth.
This all sounds great, but is there anything we should be cautious about when it comes to automation?
That's a great question. While automation has incredible potential, it's important to approach it strategically. One thing to consider is the cost of implementation. Some automation tools can be expensive, so it's essential to choose solutions that fit your budget and your specific needs.
That makes sense. We don't want to jump into something that will break the bank. Anything else we should keep in mind?
Another crucial aspect is making sure you have the right skills and resources in place. Automation doesn't mean you can completely eliminate human involvement. You'll still need people who can manage the systems, troubleshoot any issues that arise, and interpret the data.
So it's not about replacing humans with robots. It's about using technology to augment our capabilities and work more effectively.
Exactly. It's about finding the right balance between human expertise and technological efficiency.
You know, all this talk about automation has me thinking, what's one process I could automate today to free up my time and energy for more meaningful work?
That's a great question to ask yourself. It could be something small, like setting up automatic email responses, or something more complex, like streamlining your project management workflow.
I think the key takeaway here is that automation doesn't have to be this big, scary thing. It can be as simple or as complex as you need it to be.
Absolutely. The key is to start small. Identify areas where automation can make the biggest impact, and gradually implement solutions that align with your business goals.
This has been incredibly insightful. I'm feeling inspired to start exploring automation options for my own work.
I'm glad to hear that. And speaking of getting started, this ebook we've been discussing actually highlights a specific platform that can help you achieve those automation goals.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
It's called automatizo.it. They offer a wide range of automation tools and services designed to streamline various aspects of your business.
Okay, automatizo.it. I'll have to check them out. What are some of the things they can help with?
Well, based on what you've mentioned today, you might be particularly interested in their content publishing and business management automation features.
Content publishing and business management, huh? Those definitely sound relevant to my needs. What's the catch?
Actually, there's no catch. They offer a free trial, so you can try out their platform and see the benefits firsthand without any risk.
Wait, a free trial so I can test the waters before diving in. That's fantastic.
Exactly. It's a great opportunity to get a feel for how automation can transform your work and see if automatizo.it is the right fit for you.
Okay, so we've uncovered the power of process analysis, explored the potential of automation, and even found a platform that can help us get started. What else can we leave our listeners with today?
I think the most important message is to embrace the possibilities of automation. It's not about replacing humans. It's about empowering them to work smarter and achieve more.
It's about reclaiming your time, reducing errors, and ultimately creating a more efficient and fulfilling work experience. And it's not just about big businesses, right? Smaller companies and even individuals can benefit from automation.
Oh, absolutely. Automation is for anyone who wants to save time, reduce errors, and streamline their work. The beauty of it is it can be scaled to fit any need.
You know, this ebook has really opened my eyes to the possibilities. I think the biggest takeaway for me is that automation isn't some futuristic concept. It's a practical solution that can make a real difference in our lives today.
It really is. It's about working smarter, not harder. And who wouldn't want that?
So if our listeners are ready to take that first step towards automation, what do you recommend?
I'd say start by identifying one process in your work that feels particularly time-consuming or prone to errors. That's your prime candidate for automation.
Okay, so choose one process and then what?
Then explore the available tools and solutions. There are tons of great resources out there, and many offer free trials, so you can test the waters before committing.
Like automatiza.at. We mentioned their free trial earlier, and it sounds like a great way to get started.
Exactly. And remember, even small changes can make a big difference. Automating one small task can free up hours in your week, giving you time to focus on more strategic, high-level work.
So it's not about overhauling everything overnight. It's about taking those small, consistent steps towards a more efficient and enjoyable work life.
That's the key. It's a journey, not a destination.
Well, on that note, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. We explored the power of process analysis, uncovered the potential of automation, and even found a platform that can help us get started.
Yeah, we really did. We debunked the myth that automation is only for big businesses and highlighted the tangible benefits it can bring to individuals and companies of all sizes.
So to our listeners, we encourage you to take that first step towards automation. Identify one process you can streamline, explore the available tools, and start experiencing the magic of working smarter, not harder.
And remember, the future of work is all about embracing technology to enhance our capabilities and create a more efficient and fulfilling work experience for everyone.
Until next time, happy automating.